Hi, my name is Pat, and this is my channel, Book Chat with Pat, and I'm glad that you're here. Today I'm going to be doing a brand new tag. This is the New Year, New Me book tag for 2025. And this tag was just created by my good friend Kevin at Kevin Toll Reads. And I was tagged by Kevin in the original tag as well. So there are 9 prompts, and here we go. Number 1, fears. What is one book from your 2025 reading goals that scares you? I'm going to say James Joyce's Finnegan's Wake. This is a book that I said I had no desire to read. This summer, after my third reread of Ulysses, I know I said in videos at that time that I did not have any desire to read this. And I've gotten pulled in. Part of it is that it's a good part of the Ulysses 6 that is going on to read this. And I just really love those people. And I don't know. My friend Alan was very persuasive, so I don't know. I'm gonna give it a try, but I'm I'm a little scared of this one. I don't really get scared of books, but I'm a little scared. Okay, number 2, patience. What is the one book on your 2025 reading goals that you want to start immediately? That would be Tim Powers' The Anubis Gates. And I'm not going to start this. I want to start this immediately, but I'm not going to start this until I think March. This was a book that both Michael K. Vaughan and Grammaticus Books talked about in their best of videos for 2024, and both of them said that this was their favorite read of 2024. Gavin at Genre Books and I are going to read this together, but just in looking at our schedules, we both are involved in a whole lot of things. Some of the same projects we're involved in, but some others too. And we don't think we have time to get to this until March, but it is something that I've been wanting to read since I heard Michael and Grammaticus talking about it. Number 3, growth. What book last year pushed you to reflect and or grow as a reader? I don't think this will come as any surprise. Victor Hugo's Les Miserables. This was I think this was my first small group booktube reading experience. Read this with a wonderful group of people in a Voxer chat. So that was a new experience for me. I hadn't participated in any, small group discussions yet on BookTube. I was still very new. It's a huge book. I think this is the longest book that I've ever read. It was actually a very easy read once we got into it. I found it to be a compelling story. I mean, there were these digression chapters that go on and on and on that I could have done without, but the bulk of the novel I just adored. I loved the whole experience. And it was one of those, white whale books that, on my list of things that I certainly should have read well before 2024. But that I would say was a book that I pushed myself to read. And the whole experience was, I thought, growth producing. Number 4, new paths. What is one author you plan to try for the first time in 2025? Well, that would be Adrian Tchaikovsky, Children of Time. And this is a book that I I've heard a lot of people talking about Adrian Tchaikovsky recently, and so my friend Lectin at Reading from the Depths and I are going to read that together. And it will be in the spring. We both have a lot of things going on for sure in January and February and maybe March. So we're looking, we think, at April. But that will be a new author for me and someone that I've been hearing a lot about. Okay, number 5, self-care. What is one book and or series you revisit for comfort? I revisit Agatha Christie for comfort. I've read a lot of Agatha Christie, but I certainly haven't read them all. And I've been working my way slowly through all of the Miss Marple novels. And she just is an author that I go to for comfort, and Miss Marple is a character that I go to for comfort as well. Okay, number 6, Forging Ahead. What is your favorite debut book or first book in a series that you read last year? A new discovery for me last year was Becky Chambers, and this is the first book in her series. This is the Long Way to a Small, Angry Planet, which was the first book in her Wayfarer series, and this won the Hugo Award for Best Series. Becky Chambers was new to me. She's a comfort read too, but this, I would say, was the best first book in a series that I read last year. Okay, number 7, goals. Do you have a specific reading goal or challenge for the year ahead? Well, I probably have many that I've been talking about in the last couple of videos, but I think something that's new to me and something that I'm seeing as a challenge and something that I'm really looking forward to is participating this year in Historathon. So I'm just going to hold up one of the things that I hope to read for the first quarter of Historathon, and that's Mary Beard's Emperor of Rome, and then also her SPQR. So this is a new event for me. It's one I heard all about in my first year on BookTube, and one that I wanted to participate in, but I didn't know about just jumping in the middle. I probably could have done that. But anyway, I'm starting this with 2025, and I'm really, really looking forward to that. Number 8, Breaking Walls, bonus. Do you have a non-book related goal for 2025 that you wish to share? My goal for 2025 is going to be self-care. And there are a lot of ways that I participate in self-care, but mostly it's taking care of my health, my physical and my mental health. And that's been an ongoing goal of mine, certainly since I've retired, and it's becoming even more important now. I will continue working out at the gym. I work out 6 days a week, and that has been just life-saving for both my physical health and my mental health as well. I get good sleep. I eat well. I work out 6 days a week, and part of this self-care is, and I've already started this, is minimizing my news intake. I have many wonderful things to read. I have wonderful friends on BookTube and off BookTube, and that's all part of my regimen of sanity and self-care. Number 9, teamwork, tag others. Well, as I always say, if you're watching this and you would like to do this brand new tag, please consider yourself tagged. I would love to see Kevin's first original tag. I don't know if it's his first tag, but it's an original tag. This is definitely a brand new tag, and I would love to see this spread far and wide. So as I always do, I'm going to tag a whole bunch of people to see if we can share the fun, spread the wealth. So I'm going to list a whole bunch of people in the notes below. But even if I don't list you, if you're watching this and this is something that you would like to do, I hope that you will consider yourself tagged and do this as well. So, as always, I thank you for watching. I hope that you're doing well. I'll speak with you again soon. Take care.